Okay, we're looking at the model 3234 HHD-3ST. This is the heavy-duty, semi-automatic tube end forming machine. It swedges in 3 stages heavy wall pipe. We're looking at the controls that control all of the functions of the machine. It's got a PLC inside of it that will direct all the controls to the proximity switches for all the programming for manual or automatic. We're looking at the machine itself. This right now it's got the safety covers on. We're looking at the clamp area. This is where the pipe is inserted, clamp closes, and the forming takes place. Now we're looking at the safety shields. So nobody can get in there when the thing is in operation, but you've got these windows to view the area. And here we see the dies, the forming dies, the tube stop assembly, and the oil automatic lubrication system. Looking at the junction box where all the wires come into from the hydraulic valves, the air valves, anything that's electrical. Proximity switches come into this, and then from here they come in this cable here and go into this control panel section. Down here we're looking at the starter, up above the control panel. Rear of the machine now, we're looking at the electric motor. We got the pump housing, and here's the pump, and this is a piston pump rated at 5,000 psi. All of these items and all of these valves are all listed in the service manual in detail and explains their function. We're looking at the hydraulic pump. This not the hydraulic pump, it is a hydraulic pump that is used to lubricate the tube. It's run by air. The air valve that operates the hydraulic pump to lubricate the parts while they're being formed. Over here we're looking at some more valves. There's PO check valves, there's pressure reducing valves, there's flow control valves. Back here, this is the tube stop hydraulic cylinder. Tube stop hydraulic cylinder, you notice that there's 2 proximity switches there. If we go up here, we see these are the proximity switches for the station that's doing where the tooling is being used to form the tube. The hydraulic cylinder up on top here will position all the dies in line with the clamp so that the forming can be done in 3 stages. Down here, now this is the clamp cylinder, and you notice the two proximity switches there. These switches are very important to the automatic sequence of the machine. Of course, all proximity switches are very important. These control the stroke of the clamp up and down, and also... Okay, now we're looking at the oiling system. This is the lubricating system that is pumped in by air. And now we're going to go ahead and make a form in the automatic cycle, so we'll go through the complete cycle. Oil pumps onto the tube. That's the lubricant. Forming the first stage until this proximity switch is made. It'll retract until the other proximity switch is made. Now it's going to move up to the second position. It's going to lubricate again. Second one comes in. Now it's going to go back in, make the proximity switch again, and the other next stage is going to go. There we go. Put some more oil on. Now it's going to make the last stage. It stops, comes back, makes a proximity switch, And now the tooling will reposition itself to the starting point for the next operation. Now there's a timer on this tube stop assembly so that it will come down after the tube is formed. We'll run another cycle again just to illustrate and see more detail. We're going to start the automatic cycle. The clamp closes, lubricated the oil. The tube is lubricated by the lubrication system. It's going to go forward here until this proximity switch is made. It'll stop and it'll retract. And when it gets to this point right here, the dies come up, fall into place, lubricates again, moves forward. This is the actual time it takes to form a part. When it comes back, it makes a rear prox. You can see where it falls right into that block right there. Then it starts moving forward again, lubricates and moves forward again. That's the whole operation. Right here, how the tooling comes down and falls into the slots. There's the middle operation. There's a starting point. Now we're going to make a form in the automatic mode here with the shields on. The clamp just closed. We'll come in here in the window. We'll see what takes place. Now we're looking through the window here. It's going to go till the proximity switch is made. It'll come back. You can see back there it's retracting. And then it's going to lift up to the next stage. And then it's going to lubricate, then it forms again. Very important that the oil should be cleaned and changed as needed, because the tubing is not very clean. The second stage is just completed itself. Now it's going to move on to the third stage. Lubricate and form. This is the third stage. Again, very important that the oil be kept clean, have sufficient amount of oil, and everything will be okay. Now it's coming back in. Clamp's going to open when the cycle's over. It's all finished. Another product designed by AMH. Thank you.